This is one of the most important conversations you will ever have as a henna artist. And it's also one of the ones that most artists avoid, not because they don't care, but because they don't want to scare people, to sound dramatic, or to feel like they're calling others out. But I need you to hear this clearly. When it comes to natural henna versus chemical or black henna, silence is not neutral. Silence leaves your clients guessing, and guessing is dangerous. This is the major marketing mistake number 27, not clearly explaining the difference between natural henna and chemical pastes. Most clients genuinely don't even know that there's a difference. They assume henna is henna, right? They've seen it at fairs, they've seen it at vacation, they've seen it offered cheaply at events and at kiosks. And because no one has ever explained otherwise, they assume that it's all the same. That assumption is not their fault. It's ours. Here's where this becomes a leadership issue. If you are offering natural henna, the real plant-based art, right, and you're not educating your audience on what that actually means, you are leaving them without the information that they need to make safe choices. Education is not fear-mongering. Education is care. And explaining the difference does three powerful things at once. It protects your clients, obviously. It positions you as the professional, and it builds trust faster than almost anything else you could post about. So let's slow this down and talk about why this matters so much. Natural henna is made from a plant. We know that, right? Its stain develops gradually, it deepens over time, it fades naturally, while chemical or black henna is not henna at all. It often contains additives or dyes that stain immediately, and it can cause very severe skin reactions, burns, and long-term damage. But here's the problem. If you don't explain that, clients don't know to look for the difference. They don't know that instant black is a red flag. They don't know that speed can equal risk. They don't know that safety looks quieter, slower, and more subtle at first. So when you avoid the conversation, you unintentionally put everyone on the same level. You become just another henna artist, that one thing that you actually fear, right? And that's not true. We know that. You're not just selling designs. You're providing a service that involves someone's skin, their body, and their trust, and that carries responsibility. Now, let's address the hesitation that I hear from henna artists all the time. I don't want to scare people. I don't want to sound preachy. I don't want to put other artists down. Good, got it, fine, I understand. You shouldn't do any of those things. And education doesn't require drama. It requires clarity. You don't need to shame. You don't need to accuse. You don't need to point fingers. You just need to explain. Think about it this way. When someone goes to a professional for hair color, they expect an explanation of what's safe, what's not, and what the process looks like. When someone sees a licensed esthetician, they expect ingredient transparency. Henna should be no different. When you explain the difference calmly, clearly, and visually, you become a guide, not a critic. And guides are trusted. So here's an important reframe for you. Clients don't need all of the chemistry. What they need is reassurance. They need to know, yes, this is safe. Yes, this is intentional. And yes, this artist knows what they're doing. That's it. This is where visuals can become incredibly powerful. Showing a side-by-side comparison does more than any paragraphs that you could write ever could. A natural henna cone next to a chemical one, a gradual stain next to an instant black stain, an ingredients list that looks completely different from the next one, right? When people see the difference, they understand it, and understanding builds their confidence in you. And this is why it's that explaining the difference between natural and chemical paste is not just educational content, it's trust-building content. It says, I care about your safety. I respect your body. I'm not cutting corners. And that positions you at a completely different level. Now, let's make this corrective and actionable because awareness alone isn't enough, right? So here's your bite-sized correction. Create or repost one simple side-by-side graphic. Safe henna on one side, unsafe or chemical paste on the other. And you don't need to be graphic, you don't need to be alarming, you just need to be clear. And then write a short caption in your own words explaining the difference. Not for other artists, for clients. Use language that reassures instead of overwhelms. Save this post as a highlight. Pin it if it makes sense for you. Let it live somewhere visible in your marketing setup. This is one piece of content that does long-term work for you, and it's a heavy hitter. It answers questions before they're asked. It filters in clients who value safety. It quietly establishes your professionalism. And if you're thinking, well, I don't feel confident explaining this yet, that's okay. I get it. This is exactly the kind of thing that we support inside of the Hennapreneur app, right? We walk you through how to explain safety without fear, how to position education without sounding superior, and how to speak with confidence even when you're still growing. You don't need to be perfect, friend. What you need is to be responsible. Because when clients understand the difference, they don't just choose you, they trust you. And trust is the foundation of every sustainable business. If this matters to you, and it should, download the Hennapreneur app. Come join me inside of one of my programs and let us help you to build this kind of clarity into your marketing and into your message. You're not just an artist, friend. You're a professional, and your marketing, it should reflect that.